victoire c'était 4 takeovers contre John Cena et Gallagher. J'ai pris Seth Rollins. Rumble, Seth Rollins contre John Cena et Gallagher. Est-ce que ça va mettre 5 étoiles pour putain.
Here comes the Kingslayer. I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready. Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
The following contest is a gauntlet match. And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose. Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face. Gentlemen, Jack has arrived.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Unlike you, Byron, Jack Gallagher can actually pull off the old school tube socks. The quintessential English gentleman. An incredibly unique, scientific wrestling style, but a dangerous, dangerous man. And Jack Gallagher known for taking his time when it comes to breaking down and debilitating his opponents. You see Gallagher saunter down to the ring, just soaking in the moment, soaking in the adulation, or lack thereof, from the WWE Universe. Very dangerous man.
Ensemble.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
The best laid plans often go awry, but the architect has always been and redesigned. Yeah, but it's that reclaiming part at the end of his saying that Seth Rollins often gets tripped up on. Going all the way up. Moonsault. Elbow drop with authority. Oh, an elbow drop.
He's struggling a bit here. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
J'ai essayé d'avoir trophée Hunter et 5 étoiles. J'ai essayé d'avoir trophée Hunter et 5 étoiles.
goodness, this hurts. Oh! Beautiful technique.
Seth Rollins returned in 2016 with the mantra, redesign, rebuild, reclaim. WWE superstars usually return from injury with determination, but with Rollins, it was almost a...
Seth Rollins! Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
Game,
set, match. This one is over. A clubbing blow. Oh, that should end it.
Byron, Rollins' comeback was directly tied to his injury. When an injury beats you instead of an opponent, you tend to focus on yourself instead of an enemy.
Yeah, but that focus paid off when Samoa Joe injured Seth's knee mere weeks before WrestleMania. That mantra showed when Rollins was able to recover and score the biggest win of his career against Triple H.
Oh my goodness, crushing it! Seth Rollins blends high-flying abilities with brutal grounded strikes to keep opponents guessing. If you're an opponent, how do you find an opening?
I've faced Seth Rollins many times, but that was before his injury. That right knee is a big target now, and I aim all my attacks right at that.
Boom, what impact!
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this. Going back to Seth's knee, I'm one to know that injuries are fair game, and Seth was exposed to the world when he crumpled to the ground that night against King.
Schoolboy, no, rolls up, super kick!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Incoming.
De faire un talent. De mettre des talents, tu sais. D'accord, ça c'est pas un petit peu.
Seth Rollins has gained many of the highest accolades here in the WWE. And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. Got him where he wants him. Up. Right to the back.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a count out.
Harsh impact. Seth Rollins is going up. Look out! Oh my goodness, crushing it! We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael.
Oh, the Architect is rolling now. Scoop slam!
And Gallagher says, not this time.
Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael.
Up against the barrier now. I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up. I think you're right.
3 étoiles.
And if he hits this one's over.
Why do they end up on the announce table.
Look out, guys.
Oh, my Falcon Arrow.
But he's running on fumes here.
Mais
Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
C'est pas remporté le coup, pas.
Nailed it. Gotta get back in the ring.
We might just have a count out on our hands, Cole.
What impact.
Incoming! He's looking shaky. This could be the end. High cross body.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Seth Rollins.
Bam! This one's over, guys.
Seth Rollins has him
Ouais,
right
tu fais
where
quoi?
he
Le
wants
trophée
him.
shirt, tu fais quoi?
Seth Rollins is in position.
Yeah, right to the rim. That has got to be it.
J'ai l'impression que c'est pas grand chose hein, comme point.
Seth Rollins is looking to fly. Look at this.
M'a contré. M'a contré.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
Oh, nasty impact.
This guy's dangerous in and out of the ring, and it looks like he wants to prove just that.
Somebody's got hops.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
What an incredible moonsault.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
Seth Rollins got on a dangerous path there.
Great move by the architect.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Super kick.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Here's his moment, Michael. He can't take much more.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
This one is over.
Looking for the finish.
He's great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Oh boy, he is
Drop. That was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart. Thunderous slam.
Single.
He's calling for it.
He's almost got him.
He wants no part of the outside. He's playing with him now.
He's close to being done here.
Oh, what height! When this guy's on, look out.
The end is near for him. Oh, what a super kick from the Architect. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys.
Ah, c'est le continue.
That should do it.
Seth Rollins going for the cover.
Architect trying to end this thing early.
Seth Rollins wins. Seth Rollins wins.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Put a check in the win column for Seth Rollins.
Now look, after a loss like that, Gallagher should probably just grab his umbrella and fly back home.
Oh, that was cute. As usual, this Philadelphia crowd is beyond boisterous tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Contre Tyler Bates, match normal. Du coup, j'ai gagné. Là, ça fait que je fasse 5 toiles, du coup. Seth Rollins contre Tyler Bates.
I like this kid. Bright, bright future for this young man.
And from Dudley, England,
Tyler Bates,
weighing in at
Tyler
175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
Saxton, he's like 20 years younger than you, and he has more facial hair.
Well, some of us grow more facial hair than others.
Saxton, he's not waving at you. Stop it.
I thought he was.
Began as part of the famous UK tag team known as Mustache Mountain with his mentor, really big brother like Trent Seven.
He's got the poise. He's got the technical expertise. And a limitless future.
Master at grooming as well.
That too.
Connaissance. Pierre tombé
This
sur
should
le
be an
fond.
incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Hey, if Seth Rollins decides to burn it down tonight, hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle?
I'll tell you what, Byron, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'll cover for you. I got this.
That's a little extreme.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
What height.
Il manque plus que 4 étoiles alors.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
Oh, the knees!
Did you hear that?
He's going for it all.
Elbow finds its mark. And the DDT!
Il manque plus que 3 étoiles alors.
Given how impressive Tyler Bate has been thus far, guys, You almost forget that he's just a kid. If you remember, he first stepped into a WWE ring when he was just 19 years old.
Seth Rollins! Bam! Here's his chance to win this. Ooh, what an up! I'll stress further what Michael was saying about Tyler Bates' age. When most 19-year-olds were busy trading barbs with each other on social media, Bates was wowing a global audience in the inaugural United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
And since that time, Bates has only gotten better.
Man,
And it's scary to think of how good this guy's going to be 5 or 10 years from now.
Given how impressive Tyler Bate has been thus far, guys, you almost forget that he's just a kid. If you remember, he first stepped into a WWE ring when he was just 19 years old. We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over. And Tyler Bate has really taken a pounding.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here.
From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated who he was stepping in the ring with here tonight.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
He can't withstand one bit more. Lands this, and he is done.
And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position. Such a high ring IQ. Nicely done. Beautiful tope atomico. Nicely done. Beautiful tope atomico. Nicely done.
Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running. For a schoolboy. Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
This one's over, guys.
Toss to the outside.
If he sticks this, he is done.
He's in a bad spot, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Seth Rollins in trouble.
The Architect in a world of hurt. Rollins has to change something fast.
It is not looking good for Seth Rollins.
Rollins is looking for a way out of this.
Here we go. What do we got here? Something big is coming. Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole.
Seth Rollins is going up.
Look at this. This does not look good for Seth Rollins. It is not looking good for Seth Rollins.
Spinning kick to the gut. Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Right in the face, destroyed.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring. Try working with Saxton at ringside.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Too quick for him there. knows what's going to happen. This match could go anywhere.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
He's teetering on the edge here. Oh, super kick! Game, set, match. This one is over. How is Tyler Bate going to survive this?
What a strike. He's not going to like this. Seth Rollins is in position.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck. That has got to be
Ouais,
it.
du coup, il manque plus qu'une étoile. Là. Toujours avec cette tape. J'avais cassé l'étoile, là. Voilà ce que c'est fait.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here. We've seen some very surprising Royal Rumble entrants in the past. You can't help but wonder if we'll get any tonight.
Seth Rollins coming in. Hooks it up.
Sit out suplex. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
These competitors are just trying to stay under control. Oh, continuing to punish them. Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
Allez, du coup, on s'entraîne d'orange.
He's close to being done here.
Ouais,
Seth Rollins faltering just a bit.
A little too early to worry. Well, these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
And knowing him the way I do, I'm willing to bet he thought he was going to get through this match unscathed. But that obviously is not the case here.
He might have it.
Merde, c'est que là que
Looking for
c'est.
something big up here. And that's exactly what we're going to get. Nice job getting out of the way of that.
Ouais, vraiment, ça doit être manqué là que c'est.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
That could procure the win for Tyler Bate.
He wants no part of the outside.
Yeah, what a reversal from Seth Rollins.
Oh, so impressive. Well, the Architect is rolling now.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
The end is near for him.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Bang! Oh, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Seth Rollins getting
Il
ready.
l'a compris.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Cross body. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Bringing it back into the ring. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He looks for it once again. What a splash.
Là, il a pas
That's what
compris.
he was looking for, Michael.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
Ah, mince, stomp. Non, je serais qu'à faire un catch mais en fait, tombe.
This one is over.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Gagné.
Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
J'ai gagné. « 42 000 points maintenant, il faut que je fasse. Du coup, ce match, ce qu'on peut te donner, c'est un match de soumission. Quoi? Là, pourquoi? Ça, c'est extra que je fasse 5 matchs.
Florian, t'es où?
Là, pourquoi?
Hein?
Là, pourquoi? Là aussi, il faudra que je fasse 5 étoiles du coup. Je vais le lancer. C'est trop bien ce qu'on peut te donner une mission. Bon, je vais le commencer. Je reste que 3 finishers.
And from Birmingham, England, weighing in
Genre, on va
at
délaisser le peu de en
205
basket.
pounds, Pete.
Je serai venu là, je pense.
First on the scene with the likes of Tyler Bate, who was the first ever United Kingdom champion, and Trent Seven to form British strong style, but he's now moved up on his own and become one of the great young up-and-coming superstars in WWE today.
Almost a sick, twisted pleasure that Dunn derives from the opportunity just to hear his opponent scream and wail in pain.
As intense and as dangerous as they come.
Pete Dunne enjoys winning as much as he enjoys inflicting pain upon his opponents.
You don't have to like Pete Dunne, but he will demand that you...
Ah, je peux ressortir de ring. Soumission uniquement.
These competitors are squaring off looking to outmatch each other.
It's going to be a tall task for one of these two.
Somebody's ego is going to be severely bruised after this submission match, guys. Nobody ever likes to utter the words, I quit.
If Pete Dunne has one thing, it's tenacious. The Bruiserweight's natural instinct is to always attack his opponent. The assaults that follow are devastating to a superstar's well-being. Forget about winning or losing the match.
And Pete Dunne's finisher is appropriately named, Saxton. When a superstar gets dropped with the bitter end, they are not getting up.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Nailed it.
One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder.
DDT! Looks like he's starting to falter. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
If he keeps absorbing much more punishment, he may have no other choice but to give up here.
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important as submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent.
Schoolboy, no, roll down. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
A clubbing blow called that should end it.
Seth Rollins is a true student of the game. Byron, how do you stay one step ahead of the architect and hope to defeat Rollins?
It's a tall order, Michael. I think if you remove any backup from the equation, you can put Rollins in panic mode where he'll make mistakes.
You know, removing Seth Rollins' support structure could work, Byron. I'm thinking back to times the Shield or J&J Security were banned from ringside and Rollins didn't adapt well.
The architect has detailed plans for his allies and how he expects events to unfold. When a wild card's thrown in there, it can deter Seth Rollins, but not for long.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Incoming. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic.
For a schoolboy.
Oh, what a super kick from the architect.
Game, set, match. This one is over. You never want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
Irish whip. Before you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match is not Flair's figure 8 versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Daddy, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure 8 and force Natalya to submit.
Schoolboy, no, goes
Super kick! That has got to be it.
He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Drop kick hits the mark. Elbow drop.
right to the heart.
He's going for it all. Look at this. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh, nasty impact. WWE made history in 2017 with a tournament. Seth Rollins. If Rollins,
this one is over.
No, finisher.
Here's his moment, Michael.
That was both a quick and powerful strike, guys.
This one's over, guys.
Even better the second time around.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
I'd agree with what
He's looking at it.
Yeah, right to the Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
46. Moi, j'ai essayé de revoir ton finisher. On t'a pas sur le bras.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Le bras dans le rouge.
Oh my goodness,
Il a pris
crushing
sur la
it.
jambe.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Il a contré.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match. For a schoolboy.
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
That should do it. Nobody does it better, Michael.
Stop pulling a leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Not the all.
Il n'aura pas de choix quand même, avec ce râteau dans le rouge.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Oh, at this point, I don't suspect he'll be putting this submission match on his highlight reel.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a brash star on the rise named Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match started like no other submission match, with the two superstars battling in the crowd and attempting to use ring steps as a weapon.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Byron, you meant Seth Rollins.
Bam! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
I get it. It's a cool move. But again, really?
Not today.
Me contre encore. Il n'aura pas de me contrer.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a brash star on the rise named Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match started like no other submission match, with the two superstars battling in the crowd and attempting to use ring steps as a weapon.
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as a special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee. Steve...
Schoolboy, no, that's what he was looking for, Michael.
He's in trouble. He wants it one more time. Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
That should do it.
Oh, he got him.
Let's look at this again.
He's not going to like this.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He's calling for it. Now he's working that exploit.
Bring it right to the back of the neck. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Du coup, faut que je regarde une finiture. Je vais mettre les jambes dans le rouge.
I think every superstar remembers their first match on Raw, but for Pete Dunne, Byron, his first match has a little extra special meaning as it took place in his home country of England.
Well, not only that, Michael, but Pete Dunne also walked away from that match with a decisive victory over the WWE Cruiserweight Champion at the time. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Harsh impact. We already established that Pete Dunne was successful in his first Raw match, but to me, the biggest takeaway from that was that the 23-year-old didn't exhibit an ounce of nervousness in front of a sellout crowd of nearly 15,000 in his home country on a big show like Monday Night Raw.
That's because Dunne oozes confidence. He was dominant that night because he knows it's just a matter of time before he'll be back on Raw.
C'était la grise.
Most likely.
Du coup, les jambes sont rouges.
What a super kick from the Architect.
Buddy? fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
WWE made history in 2017 with a tournament to crown the inaugural United Kingdom champion, which I was lucky enough to call in person. And in that tournament, this man, Pete Dunne, emerged as the next can't-miss superstar.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on, look out.
Going for X-Flex, man!
Can he finish him off here?
What is this superstar gonna do now?
Take a nap. Is he done? And he somehow frees himself from the hold.
I guess it's going to take more than that to put him away here tonight.
Putting it all on the line. Look at this. Oh, the drop kick.
Right on the money.
And hit, ooh, what impact. Victory is on the horizon.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Teetering on the edge here. Bam! Here's his moment, Michael. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Submission.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in. Takes him down.
In a major whip, Seth Rollins is in
Je
position.
crois qu'il a super record.
Is he done?
Yeah.
He perseveres
Well,
through this
drop the
submission
Collins.
match, and it's finally over.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
I can't imagine the pain that must have been
Après
inflicted by that move.
j'aurais pu jouer
You
des
get a
charismes,
one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. That's just the harsh reality of it.
As usual, this Philadelphia crowd is beyond boisterous tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Il se passe que je savais pas que ça mettait que 40 minutes à faire 3 matchs. Je trouve que j'aurais pu te faire hier. Ces matchs-là. Du coup, je ferai le match 4 contre McIntyre, ce sera un match normal. Au pire, j'ai commencé. Du coup, là, j'ai gagné. J'ai gagné quand même, Danny. Juste mettre l'entrée. Go sera contre McIntyre.
This man is a real force. Drew McIntyre.
Revamped attitude. Revamped appearance.
And from Ayr, Scotland,
From
weighing in
McIntyre,
at
base de McIntyre,
254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused.